Hi, this is Joe again with another movie review. Like I promised in my last review, when I did a Miracle on 34th Street, I want to do a review of another movie that takes place during Thanksgiving week. Of course, the movie is of course the 1992 film Set of a Woman. This was Al Pacino in his Oscar-winning role as retired Lieutenant Colonel Frank Slade. Chris O'Donnell is Troy Sims. Gene Redburn is Headmaster Trask. And of course, you have Yulia Anwar is Al Pacino's dance partner. And the famous tango scene. And it's it's a typical movie from the early 90s. That's the fact that Al Pacino won the Academy Award for Best Actor simply because he played a disabled character. And of course, in the movie was made today in 2013, people were complaining like it was a arraignment film if the movie ran too long. And the movie is a 2-hour and 37-minute film. So of course, actually today people don't have the attention spans anymore. The movie will probably be like an hour shorter, at least an hour shorter if it was made today. Well, the basic premise of the movie was that Chris O'Donnell plays a student named Troy Sims, and he goes to this fancy prep school in New Hampshire, and for Thanksgiving weekend he takes care of a blind home Omicron played by Al Pacino. Of course, the whole movie goes hoo-ah, hoo-ah, the whole film, which of course was parodied by that infamous Seinfeld episode with the soup Nazi. That Lane did the hoo-ah with. And of course, and the funny thing is that Julia Louis-Dreyfus in reality never saw the movie. And of course, if you actually see it, you wonder why, because the movie does take a long time to get to. And of course, probably just before Thanksgiving weekend, there's three classmates in the school who decided to pull a prank on the headmaster of the school, played by James Redburn, who was a very good character actor. And he was in a bunch of roles. He was in Independence Day, he was in North and South miniseries, which I did a previous review on. Plus, I don't know how many other roles he's done. He's done a bunch of roles. And they were annoyed with the fact that he got this from the board of trustees of the school, this Jaguar. So that night, the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, they set up a light post, and it's right above the car, this parking spot for the headmaster's parking spot. And I don't know what type of liquid it was. I don't know if it was milk or if it was, paint or whatever it was. Full this giant balloon full of this paint. And of course, as you can see, punches it. And of course, the whole thing comes on his head and on the car. And of course, Troy Sims' character, Chris O'Donnell, and Philip Seymour Hoffman, who played a guy named George Willis Jr., saw that these three particular students were fooling around with the lamp post. So of course, after the incident, they were dragged into the headmaster's office and says, "Look, if you guys don't tell who it is, you guys are going to be expelled from the school." And of course, the headmaster excused this George Willis character, and he spoke to Charlie, and he says, "Look, if you, give up, I'll give you a free ride to Harvard. If you give up who it is." And at first, Charlie says, I really don't know who did. So the headmaster says, "All right, take a weekend to think about it." And of course, the whole weekend he takes care of Al Pacino the whole weekend. Because Al Pacino tricks him and saying it's always going to be right in the house. Well, Al Pacino's house the whole weekend, maybe take him out, for a walk or something. But instead of that, they go to New York City. And they go first class, they fly down, stay in the Waldorf Astoria Hotel, they go to the Oak Room, which is a very expensive restaurant in New York. And it says, why are we going to do all this stuff? Why are we flying first class, we're staying in Waldorf, then we eat in the Oak Room? What's the deal? So Al Pacino tells him, okay, here's what the deal is. You have a right to know what the deal is. The deal is, I need your help for this whole weekend. I said, okay, what's your plan for the weekend? I said, well, first I want to go to my brother tomorrow for Thanksgiving. We have Thanksgiving at his house. Then I want to have sex with a beautiful woman. And then I want to lay in my bed in the Waldorf Astoria and blow my brains out. So you want to kill yourself? No, I said I'm going to blow my brains out. Because he wants to have one last weekend of fun before he kills himself. And of course, Charlie keeps talking him out of doing it. You have one scene where he rebuilds his gun from scratch. He took his gun apart and then he rebuilds it. You're supposed to, you're trained in the military to do. And he says, "I'll give you the bullets." So I'm saying, alright, so he talks about doing the bullets. And what's going on? They do have this scene where he does try to kill himself. And of course, Charlie talks him out of it, he doesn't do it. And first he doesn't do it. Of course, I think it was the scene where Al Pacino does end up winning the Academy Award for, because he goes, "I'm in the dark here. You understand? I'm in the dark." And the choice is you're just in pain from being fine for half your life or more than half your life. And you have to get, somehow try and get past it. And say, I don't have a life anymore. They're blind, and they have no life. But he does talk him out of killing himself. Of course, before that scene, they do have sex with a high-class prostitute, which is never shown in the movie, but he does have sex with a high-class prostitute. Then they have a scene where Gabriel Anwar comes in, and he flirts with her at this restaurant or club or something, and he flirts with her, which you can blame him to do, because she's a beautiful woman, and she was in the scene by herself. And so, let's flirt with her, let's hit on. And of course he offers to dance. The famous tango scene. And of course I think that's, other than the scene where there's about like 3 scenes in the whole movie which is pretty iconic at this point, over 20 years later of the movie. The tango scene, the scene where he tries to fall away. Plus, and the other scene is when Al Pacino tells off the headmaster of Charlie's school. And of course happens after Al Pacino tries to kill himself. And which true, it's a 2 hour 35-minute movie. Could have been shorter, but that's how long they decided to do it. And it was directed by Warren Fred. So of course, he also directed the original Beverly Hills Cop film, and it was the second unit director for War Games. So he does have some kind of background for good films. And so he did this movie, and he did a reasonable good job with it. And of course, Pacino plays his usual over-the-top character. So after, of course, he did the Ferrari scene and the tango scene, and then he had the attempt at suicide. Then they go back to the school, and of course, the one problem I had with the movie was, why would Al Pacino stand up for Charlie's character like that? Where were Charlie's parents? You never see Charlie's parents, and that's because he's supposed to, his family's supposed to live in Oregon, and he says, oh, because in Oregon running this convenience store, and he says, oh, how come they're not here? Well, because they have a stepfather, and we don't really get along, and so I'm pretty much on my own here. So I'm saying, oh boy. So of course, Pacino does decide to help Charlie in his problem by helping him in his own defense and these student teacher disciplinary hearing. And of course, when Charlie did not, when George, or the Phillips Law Hoffman character, doesn't admit to who did the prank. These three particular characters, and then of course he goes on not too sure who it was. I think it was Jimmy, Trent, and Harry. Those three guys are the ones who did it. So I think, and then of course I should it was depending on Charlie. So I think Charlie was closer. He's feeling better. So of course the headmaster says, okay, did you see who it was? And so he says, oh, I couldn't say who, I couldn't tell who it was. It could have been anybody. And he said, I couldn't really tell the girl who it was. And of course the headmaster says, you're nothing but cover up orders, and you're a liar. I'm going to move that you're being expelled. And then he has line that you're cover up orders and a liar. And now Pacino interrupts him and says, but he's not a snitch. And he says, excuse me? No, I don't think you will. And then of course says, that's the only famous scene. Maybe Pacino goes into like about 6 or 7 minute rant against the school, because it's okay for you to snitch on your classmates, and he goes, what's your motto here in the school? Is the boys informing your classmates, stay for your hide. Otherwise, if you don't do that, I'm gonna bring you to stake. Come on. I mean that's what you're teaching these kids. It's okay to inform your classmates. If you do something bad, okay, it's okay to snitch on them. If you don't snitch on them, you're the one who gets in trouble if you don't snitch on them. And of course Pacino goes on, and one thing that he didn't say in this film, I don't know if it was scripted or the majority of it was ad-libbed, I have no idea, but what Al Pacino should have said in that last speech was, and because Jules mentioned the fact that the headmaster offered to bribe Charlie to snitch on his class, the snitch on his 3 guys, and he should have mentioned it to the disciplinary committee because I doubt that the guys going to get kicked down. The headmaster's going to get kicked out, but at least he could have said, "Hey, the headmaster, offered Charlie a bribe to, and he's going to give him a free ride or give him a free ride to Harvard if he snitched on the 3, classmates." Well, he didn't do that. What he said was, at least he's not going to sell anybody out to buy his future. Right? That he mentions. But he doesn't mention the fact, or doesn't bring up the headmaster offered Charlie a bribe. And will mention that, and he should have mentioned it in the film. There's one pet peeve over that last speech. He should have, really could have crucified the headmaster, but he didn't do it. But other than that, he did get Charlie off. He wasn't going to be expelled from school. He wasn't going to be questioned anymore about the incident. And that's pretty much how the movie ended. And at least the school part of the story. Once the movie went on for another 3 or 4 minutes, because one of the teachers there who teach political science, and thank Al Pacino for being here and speaking his mind about what happened. And of course, Troy brought up the fact that he used to, Al Pacino's character used to be on President Johnson's staff. Oh, that's interesting to know. And he says, maybe we get together and talk politics sometime. And of course, it describes what the teacher looks like, and he got pretty much right on the nose. And then, of course, he drove. Because actually they rented out this limousine, and they drove home, to Al Pacino's home, and then he talked to his niece, or his grandniece, and then, they were raised with Chris O'Donnell in it, and that's how the final scene in the film. Which, you always want to know how the character shaped up in the after that, or beyond that. But they never made a sequel to it, and of course there was Al Pacino's cameo award-winning movie. Well, at least when Al Pacino accepted his cameo award, he did thank Chris O'Donnell because he was a great young actor at the time. And of course Chris O'Donnell anyway, he got the part playing Robin. It was the first live action other than Burt Ward, and the first actor since Burt Ward playing Robin in a live action setting. Of course, there was in the movie Batman Forever, and of course playing Batman and Robin films. And then of course now he shows up on NCIS Los Angeles today. But he pretty much got his acting career started for being in Center of a Woman. So the Philip Seymour Hoffman was an actor. He eventually also became an Academy winning actor, playing Truman Capote. But you also recognize, as you mentioned earlier, James Redburn. You also have one Elliot, I believe that's how his last name is pronounced. Elaine one was he starred in a few episodes of ER. You also have Bradley Whitford, who played Pacino's nephew. And of course he was the guy who Pacino chokes out in Thanksgiving dinner scene. And of course the other one, he was in the wrestling television show. So you have a couple of young actors, but anyone had good careers after that the movie came out. Of course, Pacino still, during his thing. He's never done the movie since Sensible Woman. In my opinion, I think he did one movie with Robert De Niro called Heat, I think it was. And he did another movie with Robert Williams, which got decent reviews. But after that, I think people got tired of overacting over the top performances after Sensible Woman. But that's my review of A Sensible Woman. Please like my review, like my video, comment on, please subscribe to my page, and catch you next time.